Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I'm Loxley. I play board games. I have no idea how my mic sounds. I'm going to turn this down slightly. Okay. We are here for just some very nice, chill board games. We are going to be playing tonight Armello. So let's just go straight into it, actually. And thank you. Okay. And we're back with Armello. So last time, my very first stream, I played through with Thane of the Wolf Clan and Amber of the Rabbit Clan. Today, I'm very excited because I'm looking forward to playing as Mercutio. Mercutio was actually my first choice for playing Armello with. And the reason is because of that lovely wits stat. So if you've not played Armello before, wits basically translates to how many cards you get to draw per turn, and it's the cards kind of let you bypass some of the dice rolls, so you can burn some cards to get certain results on your dice rather than having to rely on random numbers. So quite excited to see how we do with Mercurio. He's also not bad at fighting. He's not got a huge amount of magic. We're going to see how this goes. So let's select him. Griot. I faced off against her in my first game. That being said, she ended up just in a fight with one of the Rabbit Clan for a very extended period and it didn't really get off the starting blocks. So I get to choose a ring, so grant stealth and +1 sword in settlements day and night, which kind of ties in very nicely with the seal on gold from the owner of a settlement when I claim it. Or +2 gold when you successfully escape a peril. Ooh, that's kind of good. Cat's Eye gets a 1 gold discount on the first. Oh, I mean, I think it's kind of got to be that one because with low spirit. Hey, Hanzo, thank you very much for joining us tonight. Hopefully, I did take your advice, and I've tried to set this so it's only broadcasting at 7:20. So let me know how that's looking at your end, and also let me know if the sound mixing's okay, because it's something that I'm still getting used to. So yeah, I'm gonna go for the Cat's Eye because I think that's perfect. I think the chat actually looks a little bit small. I might just quickly change that. Chat definitely has scale issues. What is going on there? Chat box. Let's have a look at your properties. What are your properties doing, chat? Just give me 1 second. I'm going to try and quickly. Oh. Just give me 1 second. I'm going to quickly try and get that chat box looking a little bit more sensible. Font settings, font size. About there. Everything is overall low. That is unfortunate because that should be a little bit better. Okay, let's quickly go back to the game screen. Okay, everything is low. Well, unfortunately, for some reason, my mic... So I'm now as close to my mic as I can comfortably be. So hopefully this is a little bit better. But I'm actually streaming with my mic at maximum volume, so I'm not sure why it's not picking up quite as much. Let's have a look at my audio mixer. Ooh, maybe that would do it. So don't down mix to mono. I thought I had a mono mic, but that might be a little bit better. How's that sounding? And also when you type something in. So I'm actually using Streamlabs. Maybe it is one of the filters I'm using. Let's have a quick shifty. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Mic. I've got two filters on. I have got noise suppression on, so maybe if I turn that off, or it may even be gain. Where's my gain? No, my gain's not too bad. Yep, I've got gain. I can turn the gain up a little bit. Okay, testing, testing. Is that any better? Perfect. Okay, so I just need to turn the gain up a little bit. I'm a little bit unused to using the gain on this mic because I tend to have the actual gain attached to the mic quite low, just because it's a condenser mic, and so it just picks up everything, like the smallest. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, once you've started to use the gain on the thing, it probably makes sense too. So I'm just going to quickly turn back on the noise suppression, just in order to make sure that I'm not inadvertently getting any button presses. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me tonight, and thank you very much, Hanzo, for your feedback. That's really, really helpful. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play with Cat's Eye, get a 1 gold discount on the first trickery card. Mercurio has really low spirit, so that means very low magic, and as a result I figure I'll probably focus more on trickery and items as opposed to magic. So let's go ahead and crack on, and we also get the amulet. So I get lots of things. Receive bonus start for multiplayer match, not for the multiplayer match. This Intimidate looks really nice, but I've not yet made good use of it because I tend to be a little bit, possibly a little bit over cautious. Grow, +1 health every dusk, kind of nice. Feel, +1 spirit. I mean, I'm going with a very wit-focused build today, so let's go for +1 wit. So that will be good. We've got a wolf, a badger, and another rat. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this start out. So we'll see. I really like the characterization. Yeah, they do. Like, they all seem to have their own thing going on. I was actually kind of impressed that they all have their own wiki entries. I'm not sure how much of it is in the game, but like Mercurio apparently is like a rough from the streets who's raised himself up to a lord of the Rat Clan, which is kind of cool. Okay, ready. Let's go. Yeah, it's an interesting thing because plan your choices ahead of time, keeping your turns short, keep your opponents less time to strategize. Well, I mean, that's not really a thing when you're dealing with... I still feel this is meant to be a rhyme, and I don't quite get it.
You all shall perish, fools.
Very shouty king. Okay. The Rot Ring's fanged close to death. Okay, so as I say, we are going to focus mostly on wit at the start, and we'll see how this goes. So what's Bane's Claw? Oh, that's actually really good. In Battle and Perils, +2 Explode Pool. Banes will never attack you. So what that means is that I'll have... If something is set to explode, that means I get to roll a bonus dice, and Banes will never attack you. That seems like a really good plan. That will get me a Spirit Stone and more fight, and I'm less inclined to do that. Explorer, find more gold and magic when you explore. Nah. I mean, that will be a really small chance. So I am really curious if I go for that and I get it. I'm beginning to wonder if the the randomization within the game is a little bit broken. But we're going to start with forgery. Arthur the Forger is collecting a treasure is offering a treasure to whoever can spot the fake amongst his art collection. Maybe you could figure it out. I do like there's a bit of a story as well. Right, so I'm guessing that's going to be a village. Nope, just a random plane. Okay. What else we got? Force King's Guard off the tile. That's really useful. +2 wits until the end of next turn. So I should definitely play that before I go in and do that particular power. Mahogany Staff. +2, +1 Spirit and +1 Explode Pool. That's kind of cool. After every battle, steal 1 gold per wound inflicted until end of next turn. That's kind of fun. Wow, that would be a really useful card if I had any magic. As you can see, the magic is in my bottom right, and I have 2 of them. Oak Spear, in battle +1 sword, when defending gain additional +1 sword. So Oak Spear is quite good. Mahogany Staff, lots of sticks. There's somebody called the Grinning Blade. He apparently seems to be carrying around lots of sticks. You know what, I might as well equip these straight off. We've got the money, ready the card. Yeah, +1 spirits, not the worst thing. So I'm going to go for this. And that's +2 wits, but I need the magic to actually do that. Okay, I think I get some... Yeah, I'm going to go into this village and then start moving over towards that plane. Move in here, let's see what we've got. Okay, so I have got... Do I have a sun? I've got a moon, and I can't actually play this card, so I might as well burn it. I have a shield, and I don't have any suns, so let's see what happens when I... Excellent. Nice. 4 in 1 shot, and that worked quite nicely. Oh, that's very flattering, Hanzo. Thank you very much. I'm glad. Yeah. Is that your wish list on Steam, I take it? And let's move into Lions. What did I just take? I can't tell what settlement's called until I'm off it. Oakenfork. Ah, nice. Okay, let's see what everybody else is doing. Oh, awesome. Cool. So yeah, if you wanna play when the discount comes, because I actually got the game with all of the DLC for a very small amount of time. Are you going straight for the castle? Are you taking... So I have to just quickly... Oh yeah, you can get it much less expensive than that. I would... You can definitely wait till it becomes a little bit less expensive. Ooh, there was a Spirit Stone and a Bane. Can I get that Spirit Stone? And right, so I have 3 magic right now. We get 1 spell. +2 Spirit until end of next turn. Okay, fine. Let's get some trickeries. If either pack member attacks the other, they'll be named a traitor and the pact is broken. Oh, cool. Okay, so that if somebody starts to come towards me, I can fend them off effectively. Let's get another item. +1 gold after every dungeon explore. Yeah, it's fine. Let's focus on trickery for the time being. Settlement is fortified until terrorized or owner changes. So what's fortified mean? Let me just check that. Game guide. Goodness, guess that's under settlements. Buffs. Evade. Fortified. Defenders in fortified tiles receive +1 shield in battle. Okay, interesting. So potentially useful if I'm standing in a settlement, not necessarily something I'd... yeah, exactly. But I'm not sure camping really works in this game that well, so that may just end up being used for a shield in a... that may just end up being used in a shield in a roll. Let's have a quick look and see what my opponents are like, because it looks like... So Griot's hard fantasy dice bonus is equal to the number of trickery cards. Okay, so Griot wants to play a lot of trickery cards. That makes sense. So Fang starts with one rot when attacking. If Fang slaughters his opponent, battle ends before they strike back. Ooh, that is really good. Fang is strong. That will be interesting to... So rot actually will both give you extra power and will make you more susceptible to ongoing damage, which is kind of interesting. It also kind of takes you along the rot victory fairly early, and that fight stat is horrible. I dislike that intensely. Okay, and Horace also has a rot, but I'm not entirely sure why. Ninth Knight. Kingsguard will trade tiles with Horace if he moves onto their tile. Ooh. So that is somebody who will just is just allowed to wander around. That's interesting. Okay, that's... Though I'm not sure where that rot has come from, because that's something... Actually, maybe that's something that he got off a card at the start, at a guess. Interesting. Okay. Let's start. So I could go get this this spirit stone, but I'd rather go straight onto this tile and try and get that quest done, because I think it will benefit me. Nobody else is particularly nearby. Yeah, I think I'm more likely to be attacked than I am to see anybody coming towards that spirit stone. So I'm going to run over here. That being said, do I want to just quickly... If either pact member... So I need to actually be able to see a hero in everyone's stealth right now. Let's do spirits. After every battle... No, okay, so this would actually be an ideal time to play that Wits card, but I played it getting rid of a peril. We have a handful of cards, so let's... I think we've got a pretty good chance against this peril. Oh, and this is actually... so I should have... I've definitely got at least... okay. Oh, no, I want to keep Armistice. Yeah, I'll get rid of Focus. But I don't have any moons, so we'll roll the dice, and we'll hope for the best. Oh, we got an explosion, and no. Okay, so -2 health at night, or -1 health during the day. Okay, that's a shame, but still doing okay. Okay, -2. That is okay. Arthur's mansion on Danemarch Plains is luxurious, every room filled with treasures. Arthur invites you to spot the fake. So I can either threaten Arthur, or I can search for the fake. And I've got a 60% chance with this. I don't have any prestige, so realistically this is a win or nothing happens. So I'm willing to take that gamble. Bye. Hey! Nia, how are you doing? I'm being raided. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize Nightbot is shouting. I have added Nightbot, but I have not particularly done a huge amount with with. Oh no, I'm so sorry. I did see the bird raid. I saw the bird raid. How are you doing, Nia? How was your stream? How is studying going? I mean, that seems standard, yeah. That seems like a day in the life of Nier. It's going good. We've only been going for a little while. We are just into turn 2. I have successfully identified a forgery. The answer comes like a lightning bolt. All of them. So apparently I've gone to somebody's house and they wanted me to find the forgery, and everything in the room was a forgery. So we're very smart. I'm playing Armello, which is a board game that was designed for computers, so like it's got lots of moving parts at the back. My approach tends to be to minimize how much I need to roll dice. And yeah, I've just got a fancy artifact, which means that big gribbly things won't attack me. Very early, so I have no idea who's doing particularly well. I'm going to equip that straight away. And that is the end of my turn. The wild foretold your arrival. It's all well and good for saying that, but the raid has already arrived. I really like. Yeah, I'm actually really enjoying Armello. It is surprisingly brutal. It looks really nice and chill, and then everyone starts attacking each other, and it is the bloodiest game. It's everything is death. Oh no. Oh, I'm fight. Oh, I've just been ambushed. Oh, that's not ideal. That's not ideal. Okay, I can't play any cards, so I've just got to roll dice. This may be me getting killed. Okay. So I'm going to do a lot of damage. Okay, so I actually think I fend off the badger, which is good. Oh no, the badger comes back. That's less than ideal. But I think I need to use cards. No, why are you... How is this... How are you ambushing me again from the same location? Fine. Okay. Killing blow, overkill, and also killing blow. Everybody dies. I still get +1 prestige, and we both end up being forced back to our starting locations. Yeah, thank you for coming along, mate. It's really good to see you, Nier. I hope studying goes well, and I hope I'm a nice...
Let's try something new.
Gentle voice in your ear as you study. Mercurio, the king seeks your counsel as prestige leader. I'm doing quite well. Okay. Apparently, the badger helped me. The king siphons 2 magic from all heroes. If they don't have it, they lose prestige. The king's up for a little sport. He pays the prestige leader 4 gold in exchange for placing a bounty on their heads. I think not. I don't have any magic in my hand right now. Or I don't have any spells in my hand, I should say. So actually, I don't mind losing magic. How's everyone else doing in terms of magic? Oh, Fang, you don't have magic. Horace, you don't have magic. You both have prestige to lose. This seems like an excellent trade.
Yes, that will do nicely.
That will do nicely. And I get to choose quests. Ooh, the Berserker. Oh, I've been told to... okay, Kingsguard is attacking in vain. Creature of the Rocks. What's the Wildfire Staff do? +2 Spirit, +2 Magic. That's not useful to me. Lion King voice. Yeah, the Lion King voice acting. He has got some really nice lines. A run through the markets, or a higher cause. The Berserker is quite nice. But I'll be honest. Oh wait, hang on. I'm trying to remember if this is +1 health. I'm not sure if that's maximum health or not, because this game is a little bit vague at times. Berserker is quite a nice recruitable. What happened with my laptop? I don't know, actually. It seems to have... I think there might be a loose connection. I'm not sure why it affected the capture card, or if the capture card just overheated. Not entirely sure. It's running. Like, I'm running on the same laptop right now, so touching every single wooden surface that it will continue to be that way. But yeah, we're just going to see how it goes. So what do you think? What does chat think? We can either go and fetch a berserker friend who's very good at fighting. We can go get a wildfire staff, which will give me more magic, or we can go have a run through the market, in which case we'll get a spirit stone. Another stick. This is the stick run. The grinning blade is in fact just a liar, and I mean, to be honest, that's quite thematically appropriate, I think, for Mercurio. I can imagine him just having a series of sticks and saying, "Ah, no, I am the grinning blade. Clearly, this is a blade." Okay, cool. We are going to do a stick run. Creature of the rocks. I'm going to go all the way over there. Okay, let's go for... I'm already full on items, so let's go for a trickery. Target's explode pool is unlimited until the next turn. Rats and sticks. Yeah, absolutely. There was me thinking it was all about the card draw, but no, rats and sticks. Target explode pool is unlimited. Get another trickery. +1 gold per turn. Might do that. And play 2 settlement stone circle dungeon. -4 magic and -1 action point. Ooh, that is interesting. I kind of want to fight Griot. I kind of want to fight Griot. I have a very large hand of cards. That is an adorable emoji. Thank you, Ellie. I have a large hand of cards, a lot of which is swords and shields. I kind of want to fight Griot. How much body she's got? She's got 4 body. Well, you're in the right place. Like this is you know, the passive benefit of this is that I want to encourage people to play Armello. I've already got Hanzo on board. As soon as the next time a sale rolls around. Yeah, we're gonna go get Griot. We're gonna get Griot. I think we can do this quite well. We get some bonuses. You've got a bonus. Okay, that's fine. Right. I don't think that's useful. Okay, so you have 4 shields. I'm gonna throw some shields in. And let's throw some dice as well. Oh. Oops. I'm not sure I got the best out of that exchange. You get -2, I get -3. I still have 1 AP. I'm actually probably better off attacking her again because... Yeah, the developer did give him a... To be fair, I did go out of my way to tag them, so I don't think it's that surprising. It's a fairly small team. Sadly, it doesn't do crossplay. It's because they basically, kind of understandably, don't have a particularly large... it's a very small company. League of Geeks is pretty small, so they actually... don't have the capacity to have servers to do crossplay, unfortunately. No, I'm actually playing it on the Switch. Okay, that is a shame. That being said, I do also have it on Steam. I just don't have all of the DLC on Steam. Okay, I think I just lost Prestige Leader. I've got to go over there. That's where my quest is. Oh no. I'm suddenly very unsure about the stick quest. Okay. Sure, let's just go for trickeries all the way down. -1 to peril difficulty, that'll be useful. Claim target settlement, that will be useful. That's good. Pact, you gain scout on another pack member. Ooh, target becomes wanted, that will probably be quite useful. Grant stealth until the end of next turn. Okay, I'm going to quickly just, there's something, yes, so there's a peril. Oh, you're claimed by Griot. Do you know what, I'm just going to go and get this stone circle and get the spirit stone, just because it at least gives me options to play with. Can I do any of these? I can also just claim that target settlement. There's no need near this one. Yeah, so I can claim that one. Because that just gets me more gold. And I can move to this one, claim the next one. And we'll see how that goes. And everyone goes down. This is a surprisingly violent game. Okay, where's the badger going? Badger is feral. I don't know what feral means. Okay, I guess it's just like something to do with being... I don't know who gets... Oh, it's me. I actually idly wonder... The king has raised an eerie fog. All heroes gain stealth until the next dawn or until they're spotted. Or the king decrees he's backing the underdog. The hero with the lowest prestige gets a treasure. So I don't really need to know where anybody is anyway, and it means that nobody can really attack me. So I'm going to go for fog.
Yes, this day it is so.
Everyone gets stealth. Everyone is invisible. There we go. Those King's Guards are really doing the job. Hanzo, I hope they weren't friends of yours. Let's get... So I actually have more magic than spells right now. Tanglevine, -1 health and -1 action point. Okay. That's quite useful. So let's claim this because it gets me some more money. I think I should be 4? No, 3. Okay, fine. What can I play? So I already have stealth, that's not useful. Target becomes wanted. I don't have any targets. Can't play the hero. Play the creature. Play peril. Is there anything I can do to make somebody's life more difficult? No, I can make my own life more difficult. Let's not do that then. +1 gold per turn. Can I just do this? I can't play that here. I can play it with someone else. Okay, fine. Let's go into the plains, and then we're going to go into a dungeon because it's an automatically explore. And then, okay, so we need a rot really. That was a mistake. How? +1 rot and +1 random rot spell card in. Okay, so probably best to go through. Oh no, that's just not fair. Okay, so we got some rot, and we also awakened a sleeping horror. That is a shame. I can also now summon a Bane of my own, so that's a thing. I might want to. Oh, I could have played that. Well. Dooba-dooba-doo. Can I play anything to... So, Rot, I believe, if you get it to a very high point, you can start to engage in Rot battles, where if you have the higher Rot, you get bonus dice. And that also applies when you get when you start fighting the king. However, it's a bit of a risk-reward system because it will also mean that you're losing health each turn. I believe either every night or every turn. I'm not sure which way round it is. So I've not played with it a huge amount yet. So we definitely could just go nuts. I mean, one thing is actually the Banes won't attack me. Like, we do definitely have that thing that means the Banes won't attack me. So there is that. We could just see how rotten we can go. But for the time being, whilst I don't actually have the need to go through, and whilst I'm still on the way to that quest, yeah, I think I'll use that peril one during the next turn to reduce the peril on that dungeon. Go through that dungeon, and then we will see where we are in terms of getting rot. Because we also need to factor in that the king is dying from rot. How did you just steal my... Oh, I think I also lose prestige for being rot, for having rot.
From under night sky, they arise.
Okay, I'm heading in that direction anyway, so that's absolutely fine. More Bane. I'm pretty okay to go through, rather than... Yeah, I'm going to go through here, which costs me a health, which is fine. I'm going to quickly play this to this peril to reduce its difficulty, so that's one less thing to deal with. Also going to go into the dungeon. So -2 health if kills target. Okay, let's not have this happen. So this is why that's quite useful. Do we have any swords? Yes. And do we have a shield? Yes. That did not help. Oh. I burnt the wrong card. Oh! I still got it on the dice roll. Oh, thank goodness. That was unnerving. That was a mistake, one might say. Do I have... Yeah, I've got stealth. I can put stealth on myself, so... Oh, I inadvertently ambushed a wolf. I feel this is a bad plan. Oh, this is definitely a bad plan. Oh, this is definitely a bad plan. Oh no. Oh, I'm against the dice mountain. Okay, definitely want to quickly just play this here. Actually, can I? Actually, if I target becomes wanted, I could. Oh, I could do both. Let's. Are you already wanted? I don't think you're already wanted. Everyone's infected. Oh no, so much rot. I'm very squishy targets, and I think I would like you to be attacked by that bear. And I think I would like to be stealthed and very, very hidden. Yeah, this is you're absolutely right. This is dice games, and this is kind of why I like to have a big cycling through my hand and lots of cards, because then I can just burn the cards to actually get the results that are useful to me, rather than just relying entirely on random numbers. Okay. Like, really nice if Griot just attacked the wolf. I'm not sure that's going to happen, but she's done it a couple of times already. I lost settlement, that's fine. Are you going to attack me? Yeah, you're going to attack me. Unfair. Oh, there are so many dice. So many dice. So yeah, here's the good thing about a rot battle. Is that because Fang gets more... Let's just try and defend as best we can. I think we're gonna... Oh no. I thought we had, and no, he goes through the entire thing. And I'm dead. Yeah. I don't think it was even that I was close. I think it was more just I had a chance of hurting him. Oh no, it was. Oh, he had... Okay, sure. Sure, why not? Actually, this will be a good time to see. Yeah, I know. It's frustrating. You are the prestige leader, Fang. What are you going to choose?
So it is.
Highway fees of 2 gold in order to enter any settlement. Oh, that's a problem. That's annoying. So I'll actually see the effect of rot this time around, because I currently have 1 rot. So I think I will lose 1 health. I actually have more magic, so play it +1 difficulty to peril, -1 health at night, or -2 health. Okay, -2 health at night, or -1 health during the day. -2 health and force target off a mountain. Okay, cool. What about some trickeries? Steal 1 gold from other pack member every turn. Play to settlement. Something. Play to -2 health if kills target, +1 rot. Oh. Okay, so moons, couple of rots, swords, and a shield. Oh, I have to get 1 more. Go for the trickery. +1 prestige per turn. Hey, Griot. Oh, I can't play that. Handgrams. Okay, fine. Let's step out of here. Let's take a wide berth around Griot. Let's see what this does. I don't know if this will stop her attacking me, but maybe it will. Who can say, really? And let's step forward as well. And anything else I want to play? +1 to peril difficulty. You know what? I'm just gonna play it here because I hope Fang is going up there. Because screw that guy. Oh, and I... Ah, yes. So I've definitely lost 1 health. So I can only assume, as I've literally only just stepped out of the clan grounds, and I've not passed through anything that might cause me to lose health, I think the rock causes me to lose a health. Which is good to know, but also a really good reason to lose some rock quick. Okay, Griot definitely leaving me alone. Oh, and she's decided to go for a wander. Yeah, and Fang must have died because... Just quickly check Fang. Fang has... Oh, I can't tell how many bodies he's got. Oh, Horace has a split stone.
Embrace darkness, heroes.
Okay, more peril, more peril. You have terrorized the settlement. You have terrorized the settlement. And you're a big bird. I'm going to pick a spell. Ooh, +1 action points for the next 2 turns. That's really good. And trickery, arson, converts forests and swamps. Oh, converts forest into a swamp. Creatures on tile suffer -2 health. Wow. Again, this game is occasionally quite dark. So let's go around this tile. Actually, I'm going to play this because I've got the magic, so I'm going to... Next couple of turns, I get some extra action points. I don't think that's a bad thing. So move there, and let's hope that I don't summon a Bane. Okay, bit of money. Take that. Steal 1 gold from every other pack member every turn. Play for settlement, stone circle, dungeon. Okay, -4 magical points. Okay, cool. That's absolutely fine. I don't think there's anything else I want to do. I'm really not sure I want to set a forest on fire. So that can be just used for burn. Let's go for the next one. Griot versus Fang, round 3. What on earth just happened? Oh, please don't. Please don't attack me. I am very small. I have only 3 money. So, Fang just stole... Oh, wow. Fang played Leech to Griot and Fang just stole their health. Okay, interesting. The king is gonna die soon. And...
Perfect.
King comes with Dark Storm, dropping lightning strike perils across the kingdom. Oh, woot. So this is very much the Dragon Prince levels of dark magic. Like, you get some interesting things. Okay, let's get an item. Oh, an item. Ooh, +1 prestige in battle, +1 shield. That might be quite nice. I might be willing to change out one of my sticks. Wait, what? No, that's not what I've got. +1 sword, when descending, gain 1 additional sword. I might switch out +1 script. Yeah, I'm actually going to switch out the feathered helm for the mahogany staff. I think that is a better card for what I'm doing, and also having more prestige is kind of useful. And also +1 shield when I'm that close to Fang is probably a good idea. Right, we're going to go here. We're going to slip in here. actually gonna get the thing. Oh yeah, we're getting the stick. The fat pig preaches the virtues of the rot to passers-by, ankle deep in mud. Now the question is, how will you deal with him? Slay the preacher unnoticed as befits the rat clan. Wow, that is metal. Work up the crowd, let them handle the preacher. Also quite impressive. I don't really... What do we think, chat? Should I take the risk for the wild fast staff? Because honestly, I'm not that... Like, we're doing a bit of a stick run, but also +1 spirit. I've just gotten rid of 1 spirit. I don't really use a huge amount of the magic. I'm always willing to just take the prestige and the... no, that is the stick we've been trying to get for so many turns, but I've been murdered twice. I did not get that stick before. This has just been the stick we've been questing for turns and turns and turns. Yeah, I'm thinking it's not worth it. I'm thinking we work up the crowd, let them handle the creature. I get a bit more fight. I get some prestige. Your efforts quick to show results. It's not long before an angry crowd drags him off, stringing him up to the highest tower. This is a weirdly dark game for its aesthetic. And if I move here, then hopefully Fang will leave me alone, and I can get the spirit stone. Get packed. I get packed on Fang. I'm not sure what that does. Not sure if that'll help. I'm going to play this here just to see if it dissuades Fang a bit. And maybe he'll leave me alone. Yeah, let's try that. I'm really hoping Fang leaves me alone. We are... Oh. Yeah, I hadn't accounted for that. What did I do? Why must I be attacked? Let's get that thing and roll them bones. Oh, that's a day. That's a... Okay, so you're not getting any damage, and I get 1 hit. So I think I fend you off. You're gonna attack me again now. No, you're not. Oh, that's why. I'm a very small rat. I'm a very small rat. Why? Oh no. So this is why I really want to get rid of my rot. I'm hoping I can get rid of my... I think I can get rid of my rot for... Yeah, this is not great. Okay, we're rolling. He's not got many dice this time around. I think because he's... Oh no, oh no. I think I'm dead. Maybe I'm dead. Yeah, I'm dead. I'm not dead! Excellent. You're gonna attack me again? No. Poor Horace. I feel Horace is having a bad game.
Usurp me. The rot. I feel its call.
Okay, War of Wits, Last Respect. So, ooh, Spy Master is really useful because it lets you know where they're going, where you're, where the other players are going, because you get to see what their targets are. So you can basically lay traps for them on their routes. Spy Master is really good. It will also boost my wits, which is more cards in hand. Bane Blade, +4 dice. Wow. After each battle where you don't kill an opponent, -1 health. Oh wow, that is that is a very rot heavy. or I get a Spirit Stone. What do we think? What do we think, chat? What do we think? I'm really curious. Like, these are powerful bandit chiefs call you out, friend. She's challenging you to a battle of wits, and the winner takes home a fine reward. You remember Ben Volo, the chief thief of Midvale? Perished, sadly. His bones were found in the road, deep in the plains. It seems some of our number are trying to get into a locked-off rabbit clan ruin in the plains. Maybe you can help them get inside. Okay. I mean, yes, the blade is essentially... Yeah, this could actually be the first time we have an actual blade for the Grinning Blade. It is a very... The trouble is it's a spirit challenge, and I've just kind of got rid of all my spirit. Like, that is that is almost certainly a 20% chance. This has just occurred to me that it's a 20% chance to get the Bane Blade. I'm not sure at this point. What win conditions are we aiming for? So, we could push for a Spirit Stone. The trouble is I also don't know where these are going to appear. Spirit Stones appear very randomly. So, that's probably... I mean, if we get more wits, then we have more cards in hand, which potentially means we can deal more damage and fend off the king for longer. Because ultimately, all I need to do is murder the king. Because I could do that when he's only at 1 heart. So, potentially, wits and a regicide victory is the way to go. Just off the top of my head. Because there's a very long route to getting Spirit Stones. There's no guarantee that we'll get them. Because I also don't think we can steal them from other players. The Rot Battle... I mean, if we were to take Last Respects and get the Bane Blade, then we could also play Plague Bearers, and we could really start to boost Rot a lot. So we could go for a Rot Lord victory. Right now, we are in a position potentially... The best position we're potentially in for is to go for War of Wits and use cards to minimize how much we are going to be... how much we're going to actually have to roll dice versus how much we're going to actually play cards to get the result we want. So, yeah, I'm thinking War of Wits. And honestly, I probably would be as well just to get murdered, because that's the other side of the map. Okay, let's go for a trickery. -1. Okay, useful. Trickery +1 gold per turn. I've got 2 magic. Let's get a spell. Grants evade. Oh, that's really useful. Because I'm pretty sure evade basically means that I get extra. I can't deny there is just genuine temptation to set this forest on fire and just hope that it loses me health, because how far do I need to go? That is a lot closer to my clan grounds. Wow, I've just realised that these tormented and terrorised villagers actually scream. This game... It's aesthetic and its actual presentation. Its presentation versus the actual content is wildly at odds with each other at times. It's very well polished. It is Game of Farthing Wood. You know, we're going to start moving this way. -1 action points, 2 cards from the target's hand. So I can't actually get... Oh, no, well. I'm not sure I can get this. Right, okay, fine. So -1. Is that you? You jerk. You know what? I'm going to move it. I'm just going to move to this swamp. I'll lose 1 health. I'll go back to my clan grounds. And here we go. Take a mulligan. Take a mulligan. Is kind of in the direction of where I want to be going. Oh, you. Yeah, sometimes the random number generation is in your favor, sometimes not so much. So King now has 3 health. King will die on day 9, so how much prestige does anybody have? King's Sentimental, Balance of the Wild, portals appear on stone circles across the kingdom. Ooh, so that could potentially be to my benefit. If portal's just going to throw me to random spots. Not sure that's the best plan to go with. Okay, whilst these fights are resolving, I have 2 prestige. Wow. Fang is pretty prestigious. That's not great. So I have more magic than I do. Huh. Oh no, is it? Steal 1 card from target's hand. Okay, that's not. Okay. Right. Move there. I don't know. In fact, I'm just going to quickly check because I don't think it matters a huge. I don't think it matters a huge amount this time around. But if I have rot, corrupted, infected, you lose 1 health every dawn. In battle, creatures with higher rot than your own will gain your rot as a bonus dice. At 5 points of rot, you're fully corrupted. You retain the effects of being infected. Banes will no longer attack you. Wild Bow counters misses, but rots will attack and explode. You gain +1 health for each kill, +1 rot for slaying Banes. Also, entering stone circles or stone walls will deal. Okay. Okay, so is there a way to? I don't know. I'm going to quickly try this. Healer rot. Teleport to the farthest dungeon. Do I want that to happen? I mean, let's. I mean, I don't think I physically cannot beat this peril. Actually, I'm now realizing that right, the furthest dungeon. So I get to do an automatic explore. That's far. Good grief. All cards in Shout's hand change to rot symbols. Gain 1. Okay. So this is. So let's quickly do this. Yeah, I think I couldn't do that anyway. Yeah. Okay. This is. So I've got plenty of money. Let's move to this tile. Okay, I guess I'm going this way to the quest. That's not great. I'm not in a great position. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Can I harm? Okay, so there's a spirit stone there. Might be able to go let's get. I got some money. Let's go treachery. -1 action point, -2 health. Okay, that's fine. So I don't really want to go over this bog, but so I'm pretty sure Fang's there. Probably. Oh god, I really don't want to go over 2 bogs and then be right next to Fang. Bongo, Dawn, Stone Wards. Oh, okay. So Fang actually is. Okay, so I think going up here is quite useful. Playing something that gives me evade. Ah, yes, here we go. I'm gonna stick that on myself because I don't really want to have to deal with Fang. He's not fun. Go into here, claim this. And yeah, I think Fang's at a disadvantage for entering because Fang is full on corruption. Wait, what? The king beheaded Griot? Oh no, he's just gonna attack me. That's good. I got ambushed. He gets an extra dice because of my rot, but we actually have comparable numbers of dice. And I get some extra defense. Ah, yes, and evade. Basically, any swords right now will be shields, so he's got to get through a lot. Oh, okay. So I'm not dying. I'm not dying. I might be forced off. I'm not dying. Okay, this was. I feel that evade was definitely a good call here. Because Fang can definitely push me around, but he can't. It's really damn hard for him to kill me. Okay, so basically everything is just solid defense. Cool, 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 cool. I'm not complaining about that at all. Ah, I wish you'd gone the other way. Ooh, this could be problematic. This might be the end of the game right now. So the king gets extra rot because of the rot battle.
This is foolish, hero.
This does appear to be quite foolish. So the king needs to just get 3 shields, which he didn't do. Okay, so does it count? Ah, okay. So that was a really bad move on Horace's part. Yeah, so basically what happened is that Horace tried to kill the king, and in the finest traditions, if you come at the king, you better not miss, because yeah, he also died whilst they were fighting, and as a result, the person with the highest prestige gets to become the populist leader of the new uprising, despite the fact that he is literally rotten to the core. Yeah. It's not the most satisfying of endings, but it is an ending. I guess the gamble it's a gamble that you make when you're running Yeah, it is definitionally the bad ending. We've got somebody who is basically the same as the king. Complete a game of Armello with 8 unique heroes. We go for that one hero. I have no idea what any of these different rings do. But yeah, that was. I have to admit, I'm still of mixed minds about Armello. I think it is definitely a good game, but I think it's definitely one that I'm inclined to say is better with actual real people. Largely because you don't really know. Like, the computer has a very clear indication of what it's doing. Like, the AI, I'm not sure how the AI is working in the background, but yeah, it's. I had been warned that Armello's game AI sometimes engages in some slightly cheaty nonsense, which is understandable. It's a digital game, but yeah, that was compared with the previous 2 games where I lost with Fang, but that was at least because somebody came at the king and was able to kill the king without dying themselves. And the second game where I won because I managed to get the Spirit Stone for the Amber. Yeah, that was probably the least satisfying of the 3 games that I had played. But that's interesting. It was certainly interesting to play. Yeah, I mean, you're absolutely right. Board games are designed for people. Though again, it's one of those things where you have a board game which is very specifically designed to be a video game. Like, there's so much going on at the back here, and mechanics that would not work as well if it wasn't a digital game. Like, you can't really use stealth as effectively as you might like if it was a physical game, because, you know, here you've legitimately got to remember where the stealth aspect is. Whereas on a board, it's like, well, I can see your person. They are mechanically stealthed, but they're not actually stealthed. So yeah, that's Armello. That's the 3rd game of Armello. I think it is definitely an interesting one. I'm not wondering what is Sana's power. When fighting a corrupted creature, use spirit in place of fight. So you really want to be fighting. Oh, so you're actually interesting. So I'm really inclined to try with Sana in the near future. I don't think I'm going to play tonight because I don't want to kind of get exhausted partway through a second game, and I don't want to like suddenly find that I've overtaxed my poor capture card, because I don't know why on earth that happened last time, and I'd hate to, you know, not show the ending of a game again. So I think I am going to find somebody to raid. Who of my friends is live right now? Who's on? Where are my subscriptions? Nope. I've got a few games in mind. So if we keep with the board game theme, or specifically with the digital board game theme, Slay the Spire is great, but then there's also a lot of other card game based roguelikes that were inspired by Slay the Spire's success. So I think Nowhere Profit is on there. I really want to play Murder by Numbers on stream because it's just kind of wonderful and slightly unusual. It's a murder mystery that is solved by completing Picross puzzles, which is also set in the mid-90s. There's a lot going on in Murder by Numbers, and I just kind of want to show other people, just to prove to myself it's not a fever dream. Yeah, oh, it's so good. It's absolutely wonderful. I have played it through to 100% completion, and I'm unironically in love with the game. It is beautiful and brilliant. It's just a bit of a weird one. Yeah, it's a weird one. I'm actually kind of liking this music as background music. Though I might just move to the just chatting screen and bring back the nice, soft, chill beats that I have for. Oh, there we go. Turn that down a touch. There we go. How's that sound to everybody? I'm hoping that I can still be heard reasonably clearly over it. Oh, you can't hear music. Okay, let me boost that up a little bit. I think what probably happened is that because it's desktop audio and I've got the audio somewhat low. Let's try that. Is that any better? We're playing it through Spotify. There we go. Good, good. Fantastic. Yeah, I also... So let's actually have a look. I'm going to quickly look through the games, because I do have a selection of games. So yeah, the Slay the Spire, there is Murder by Numbers. What's it called? Oh yeah, it is. So it is Nowhere Profit. But then there's also like actual board games. So I'm gonna get I've got a subscription to a game platform called Tabletopia, which is either on Steam or browser based. And the great thing about that is it's got officially licensed games, and I can play remotely with some guests, so they can then just access the games through my game through the browser, which I think would be really good for collabs. So I'm really interested to see how that goes. I also, yeah, there's a few others in here that I wouldn't mind playing on stream. Oh yeah, I also want to play Transistor and... what's it called? Transistor and Bastion, because I really like Hades, and I'm still working my way through it, but loving it. But I also want to see like where Supergiant came from. So like play some Bastion, play some Transistor. I think those would be really fun games to explore, because it's got that same top-down, semi-isometric look as Hades, whilst being their own stories, having different aesthetics. And I really want to share the first time playthrough on stream, because I think that would be a lot of fun. Beyond that, I don't know, there's a few. There's Tiny Metal, there's like some more tabletop, some strategic games, which obviously, like Fire Emblem, have their origins in either chess or other turn-based games. Like, yeah, I'm definitely keeping the theme of I kind of like to see how board games have been adapted into digital settings. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm hoping that it will be a lot of fun games that people will enjoy watching me play and hear me talk about. And one thing I also am looking forward to is doing a bit more research. So I've got a bunch of no-clip documentaries for like Transistor and Bastion setup, and you can find some really interesting facts. Like even with Armello, like they actually apparently have a physical version of the game that they used for playtesting. I had like 200 cards, and very so there is a physical version of Armello somewhere out there, which I can imagine is somewhat complex. Do you know what, actually the weird one though, physical prototyping is absolutely great. We are now getting to a point where we're getting digital prototyping, because I read the other day that Slay the Spire is getting a physical board game release as a 4-player cooperative game, which makes sense. You do have the 4 characters, and each of them has a deck, and you can build the deck, but the level of involvement, like Slay the Spire, I think needs a digital manager, because having things like the intent oh, absolutely, but it's just I'm not sure how Slay the Spire, a game that was designed as digital, is going to move into a physical space. So it's an interesting one. I'm curious how that's going to go, and I will be very interested to see when it gets released. People tend to separate board games and video games a lot, but at its core, game design does not depend on medium. You're absolutely right, and I think, as you can see from things like Armello and Slay the Spire, these games are using... I think they're just a little bit more clear in the origins that they have. Because ultimately, games are games, and they're going to use different random mechanics. They're going to use mechanics which depend on placement, and yeah, absolutely, I agree that they are fundamentally all games that have some degree of what words am I looking for? I think there's that kind of something where you're both playing against something. No, I think I've lost my train of thought. But you're absolutely right. Core game design is absolutely universal. I quite agree. Okay. I didn't find anybody to raid. Who do I want to raid? Because we should. It's a very nice, polite thing to do. I do kind of like it as part of Twitch culture. Let's have a... You know what? I don't know him particularly well, but Colem the Golem is streaming Dream Daddy, and you know what? Who doesn't want to go on some dates with some nice dads after a nice evening board gaming? So I think we're going to go raid him. I'm also going to... Oh, also I need to turn off Nightbot's aggressive anti-capitalization jam, because that needs to be done. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me on this adventure through Armello. I will probably be playing again as Sana on Monday at 9 o'clock GMT. That's Greenwich Mean Time. And yeah, the raid note is go raid. So feel free to copy paste that. We're gonna go and raid. How do I start a raid? There we go. Yeah, thank you very much for hanging out, Hanzo. It's been a pleasure chatting with you. Thank you for everybody who's been lurking in the stream. I hope you have enjoyed me learning about Armello. Thank you very much, Nia. I appreciate it. I hope you did. You actually manage to do any studying, or were you just looking? Yeah, it's a pigeon. There's a pigeon in the chat.
Yeah, I'll do that. Oh, English bad. No. That's Ilo. That's what I was saying. When
You still not answered our question there. Did you actually do any studying?
lowercase, it means to make shiny.
Near, you are taking a long time to write the word yes or no, which makes me think you're avoiding writing the word yes or no. Ah, there we go. Okay, well, I hope you were able to. I genuinely hope you enjoyed the stream. Let's just say that my dulcet tones were too distracting. But yeah, go study. And we're going to go raid Colum the Golem. Okay, let's go with me! Raid now. Go raid!